Welcome to Hurricane Technologies. Hurricane Technologies is an old German engineering, research and development company with only one goal: to make your indoor air quality better and healthier. We are developer and manufacturer of the world's most advanced air purification system. We are very delighted to introduce our BioSecure air purification system, the first green and environmentally friendly air purification system in the world, which are constantly monitoring indoor air quality, IAQ parameter, and adjusts automatically his operation according to contamination levels measured inside your room. Let us have a closer look. The principles are very simple. The whole purification process consists of 4 chambers. First, the pre-filter chamber. Then air will enter to the first UV chamber. After that, the air will pass another filter chamber before it will reach the last UV chamber, and clean, purified air will exit the unit. But let us have a quick look now into each chamber and their processes. Our first chamber is the pre-filter chamber, where bigger particles are captured, which will keep the inside of the unit clean and will protect the other chambers to get clogged. Now we are coming to our first ultraviolet chamber, where you can find a series of special UV tubes radiating at a very low frequency and producing UV light. This process breaks down the oxygen into single oxygen atoms, which form a bond with normal oxygen molecules, O2, to form ozone, O3. This photoelectric process promotes the production of ozone and hydroxyl radicals. Ozone and hydroxyl radicals are highly reactive and free radicals, which attacks the odorous molecules in the chamber, breaking them down into harmless, odorless compounds. This process is known as UV-enhanced oxidation. The air will come then to the next chamber, our antimicrobial biofilter matrix, which is coated with our special EPA-approved chemical. When the air hits the matrix, microorganisms are killed on contact. The applied chemical builds molecular charge spears that physically rupture the cell membranes and lipid envelopes, and then electrocute the cell of the microorganisms using a biostatic discharge. The matrix attracts only living particles and will destroy their DNA. Non-living matter passes through the system, bouncing off the intelligent antimicrobial surface, leaving the matrix free from clogging. Often, viruses travel in lumps of living matter and hide inside them, similar to a Trojan horse. The matrix kills the living matter and separates the much smaller viruses. Other non-cell-based pathogens, including the separated viruses, then pass through the matrix and is exposed to a lethal dose of UV light in the final stage. The air comes finally to our last chamber, which consists of another but different series of UV tubes. These UVC tubes, radiating on a special and much higher frequency than the first UV chamber, which has the effect of reversing the initial oxidation process by breaking down any remaining ozone, O3, into oxygen, O2. At this stage, the oxidation process is completed and any residual ozone is destroyed. This ensures that no ozone is discharged to the atmosphere. The entire operation of our system is constantly monitored and controlled by our HMI, Human Machine Interface Controller. Indoor air quality parameters are transmitted from various sensors and safety devices inside the machine on real-time basis to the HMI controller, which automatically adjusts the operation of the UV chambers according to measured contaminant levels. All our units are having the facility to be connected to existing BMS solutions or could be remotely monitored via internet connections. Safety is our main priority, and therefore, all our systems are equipped with a lot of safety switches and devices, and with one pre-calibrated ozone sensor, which is cutting off the ozone production if an excess of 0.2 ppm is detected in the downstream after the unit. Hurricane Technologies. Pure oxygen for a better and healthier air you breathe.